Are we go? Are we working? Is everything going like it's supposed to? I really hope it's going like it's supposed to. We're about to find out. Okay, it is. There's sound. Awesome. That makes me happy. Let's open this up before we start getting forward. Were you on silent? You were. Alright, folks. Welcome back. Sorry about the late start. It was Warcloud's birthday today, so I was an hour and a half away, and I turned an hour and a half drive into 45 minutes to 50 minutes. I tried, and I had to get shit ready. Other than that, personally, not. I think next Wednesday at 6:30 or 7 p.m. Grimzone and I are going to be continuing the Baldur's Gate 3 run, the Meat Wagon, so feel free to drop in and watch that insanity where we try to kill the entire town of Baldur's Gate. Wait, hold on, never mind. I'm being hushed. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I'm good to go. Okay, I'm good to keep going. Tomorrow should be the normal 7 o'clock time for the Saturday stream, so for the Island of Cruelty, feel free to drop in. Give us some love on that one as well. Hi, James! Welcome! It's so good to see you. Oh, we're gonna open studio and show all of you guys that fun stuff. But nonetheless, I don't have any really big game-breaking, schedule-breaking announcements besides the Meat Wagon being moved to Wednesday at 7 p.m. We'll do the normal thing. You know what? We'll start here. Bran, do you have an announcement? Hold on. Okay, that's a yes. I see him pushing buttons. I'm just gonna. Okay, there you go. You're good. You're big screened.
Oh yeah, just making sure again. The session's sponsored by Daddy, as always, as it will always be.
No,
that's it.
Yeah, I kind of figured. All right. And Kay. No announcements. None. All right. And Saiuki, any announcements?
I think Brandon's got it covered.
Alright. Last announcement is feel free to go check out Rose Warrior Gaming on both YouTube and Twitch. We love our tech support. Tech support is amazing. We love
tech support is best support.
And on top of that, it'll probably wind up being a VOD that you guys watch unless you guys want to go watch that instead. I know Warcloud and Rose are both going to be doing a Destiny 2 stream with the new Destiny 2 season drop thingy-majiggy tonight for Warcloud's birthday, so be sure to go and wish Warcloud a happy You're an Old Man Day. We all know that he's ancient. Yeah, so am I. So that makes it that just kind of puts him by proxy.
Just dweller status for sure.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think there's any other announcements, and I feel like we should dive right into this fucking session.
I knew what I was forgetting to pull up.
Last time, you guys had decided to assist the chieftain of the Goblin clan and the chieftain of the Yonti clan in doing one of their things and killing a very, very important person that was getting in the way. After a very, very, very long fight. Oh, hold on, we're gonna rewind. There was a beach No.
Can't forget the beach.
No. We're not. I'm not substituting that. I would just say the word. This is not for children. They went to the beach and saw the mysterious figure from before that Okif had met in the cavern or the underground lair.
Had to show off his sandcastle making skills.
Mhm.
And
Dick.
he
Wanna
asked
follow
Eris
us?
if she wanted help. And no, she said yes.
She said yes,
And so he helped her.
and then
out.
just had to like show off, like.
As he walked away, there happened to be a very interesting formation behind Okith and Uvella, who were kind of watching on, of this large black steel tower. Not quite sure what it was, but with that he left you guys to your devices. And then they promptly went back, met up with the UNT and the Goblin, and headed out to do their fight. Very long, arduous fight, and let's just put it bluntly, also near deadly in some circumstances. Let's just say, I know what they can handle now. That's a plus.
made it.
Turns out the bar was set a little high.
Just a little. Other than that, after that guys' fight, you guys helped bring the UNT and Goblin back. And we're gonna do some things for sake of brevity. Considering we're starting a little late. And you guys, at this point, have made your way back to the underground lair.
Did Okif carry Eris back because she just took a nap on the floor?
Yeah, I would have.
I was like, I'm gonna take a nap now, and then passed out.
Yeah.
These are not here anymore. Just kind of these two.
Yeah, we're the only survivors.
Those two magic guys are still yapping away in the corner.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
still talking, Uvella.
I can I listen to what they're saying?
Now it sounds like they're talking about turning bodies into pure forms of energy and
Oh.
some very questionable.
Are they saying how it's done, by any chance?
I mean,
Or
you
is this-
can make me a flat intelligence check if you would like to try and understand the babble that they are spitting out.
Yeah,
Ooh,
bet.
I want to see.
We're
Wait,
going
why is that a disadvantage? Hold
You're
on.
sleeping.
You're
You don't
also
get
asleep,
to.
Eris.
Oh, I wanted to know.
No, you're sleeping. You chose to go to sleep.
That's some bullshit.
All of you guys just overhear something along. We're going to take the formulator and put them in the emulator and mix them together and try and take their parts and turn them into pure energy by harnessing their atoms within their body. And it just really
Sounds like a lot of hickerish to me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it doesn't make a lot of sense to you guys.
Well, I'll look to Okif and say I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep. I will spend my last or my only 8th level spell to cast. What was I was using? Is Forbiddance.
On
So
the
that
room. You guys
I'll
remember you
just cast it on the
to-
whole underground because I can do up to fucking 40,000
Okay.
square feet. So
Sounds good.
Oh.
yeah, I'll
snap.
spend 10 minutes. Just kind of leave it under here. Yeah, so that we don't need to worry about people coming in, people leaving.
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh shit!
Great start.
Kinda...
And everybody go to bed.
9.
You go to try and cast it, and it almost feels like something is preventing you from casting it in here, and your arcane ability isn't quite as powerful on whatever enchantments on this current layer are.
So if you think it's not gonna work,
You cannot cast it. You spend the spell, you try to
Okay.
cast it, and it fails.
Well,
That's
good luck,
funny.
Eris. Fantastic. I can stand up.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
Yeah, as we're leaving
be
that
fine.
main room,
It'll be
I'll
fine.
Look
She
back
got a
at
good night's
Brianna
rest.
and the goblin, and kind of give him a wave and be like, "Y'all have a good night."
You guys were badass. You as well. Get some rest. You ever need any help, you can call on any of us. You're good in our books.
Okay, appreciate it, and likewise, just reach out.
And he literally, poof, his head hits the fucking table.
Yeah,
Just hear
yeah.
Listen,
I
the
don't
invitation
feel
was
much
sent,
better
but don't
about
accept it.
myself. So it's one of those. Right as I get back to the room.
As you guys get into the room, I will say you do notice Alibastor sitting there flipping through a bunch of different books. He's got like a pile of 17, 18 books at the base of his bed in 2 separate piles that he's currently looking through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Eris doesn't see this because Eris decided to take an early nap.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, I said nap, not full on sleep.
Hey, you're
Yeah, I mean,
sleeping
you-
now.
Yeah. You made us carry you home. You have to sleep now.
You made us carry you.
Okay, I know you took a lot of hits back there. But if I were to, sorry, if my goddess were to heal you, would you be okay to watch over Eris? Because I'm exhausted. I'm almost tapped out.
Yeah, no, I can do that, and if you give me 10 minutes of rest, I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come over and I will. Is it Aura of Life? Hang on. Nope, not that one. Hang on.
Yeah, no.
Is it Beacon of Hope?
That-
Nope. Hold on.
I
Is
have catnap. It's
I will also do Prayer of Healing. I thought I had one that I could. There's the fucking 2d10. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what catnap does. I've never seen it. But
Long rest after, 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I believe, or a short rest.
okay.
One of the two.
I believe it's short rest. Target remains unconscious for the full duration. Target gains the benefits of a short rest. Cannot be
Okay.
used until a long rest. So,
yeah. Well, I'll still try and heal you a little bit with Prayer of Healing 14 for you and Eris if needed, as well as everybody in the area.
okay.
I think it takes 10 minutes to cast for Prayer of Healing, so by the
Yeah,
time I'm done
that's
casting it, you'll be done resting, so
That's
you'll
still
feel even better.
because I'll basically do a good old meditation. Fighter's a D10, right?
Yeah.
Just because I'm multi-classed, so my hit dice are a little wonky.
Just a week.
5d10. See how that gets me. Not that great.
You do get your con on top of that, though, for each of those, so that's
Oh,
something.
that is true. Plus,
I think you just hit. Oh yeah, I could have done that. Too late now.
But you guys take some rest. Why don't all of you make me a wisdom save?
Joy. I would say after the 10 minutes, if Vokiv still isn't looking up to shape, could I cast a couple more healing spells on him, or is this like right after the 10 minutes?
He's good.
I'm fine. I'm at 110 out of 125.
Okay.
I first did 5, see how that went, and then went 5 more. And I still have leftovers, so.
Dude, we're rolling so good tonight, fellas.
Oh, that's not saving throw. Switch to this one.
You know what?
Even worse. At a plus
We're
7.
fine. We're fine, right? It was a 9. Like we had to beat a 9. That's what it was.
Yeah,
right?
we have to.
We had to
beat
beat a
a 10,
9.
right? Like, it's like Thursday all over again.
Sounds good. Your rest goes completely fine.
Oh, we get a long rest?
You guys get a long rest?
Oh, hell yeah.
We had to beat a 9.
Yeah, because I was just short resting for 10 minutes, and then I was gonna stay up and watch. So
You will notice that Alibastor is up for quite a while, but he does eventually go to bed because he knows you guys have a big day tomorrow.
yeah.
Actually, he has no idea what your guys' plan is for the next day. You guys didn't get a chance to tell him.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
So I'd assume you'd kind of fill him in
Yeah,
while
if
you're
he looked
resting.
kind of like available, because I would assume he looked pretty into the books, so I wouldn't have distracted him at that point.
He's into the books, but he definitely, if you go to,
Like,
talk to
oh, by
him.
the way, here's some things that are gonna go down.
Yeah,
You'd be
no,
like, "Oh,
then
okay.
in the night, at one point, I'd move over towards his bed and just sit on it and be like, hey, so, we're doing some things.
I'm doing some things.
Potentially saving a princess, if possible.
Princess, yes?
Saving.
Who?
Princess of the Drow.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I actually know who you speak of. She's quite a interesting young girl.
Yeah. She, at least from what one of the, I don't know, handmaidens was saying, it sounded like she was a nicer, calmer-hearted person, so.
Compared to the right hand currently,
Yeah.
definitely would rather her be rescued than killed.
Yes. Yeah, because it sounds like she wants her killed. So. Trying to stop that if possible.
So it is true then that the princess was kidnapped.
Yeah, seems that way.
Poor girl. Well, anything you found out that we should be aware of beforehand?
I don't think so. It seems like there's probably going to be 4 or 5 of the guards going with, looking for her, and their goal is to kill her. So, we'd likely have to fight off them.
So how did you find out we're supposed to help her?
Through the handmaiden. So, basically, do you remember the group of drow that was sitting in the corner of the bar when you left?
Yes.
So, the lady at the head of the table is the next in line, so she wants the princess dead. And the group of hunters, stronger like guard-looking drow, on the other side. There was about 4 or 5 of them. They're her troop, so she's going to be sending them after the princess to kill her, is the goal. But I was able to basically smooth talk our way in to help them. And originally, we were going to go with and help in eliminating her. But then, one of the maids that was with her was sent back to the room with me to more or less confirm the deal.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. Okay.
Okay, good. Good. That
Fine.
could be a very dangerous.
Oh yeah. I've read more than enough stories.
Good to hear.
Yeah. But she let me know that the princess is kind at heart like the current queen, so she was requesting, if possible, to save her instead. And I'd rather do that than kill a princess personally.
Well, in that case, we are going to need to be on our...
On her toes.
They're not ones to be messed with. Have to be very careful.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else I should know?
I think that's it.
All right, and where are we attacking?
That I don't know yet.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yeah, you were told that it was you guys were going to be fighting at the Temple
Oh,
of Galderin
yes.
because
Temple of Galderin.
the golden
Temple
boy
of
that you guys really hate was the one
Yes.
responsible for kidnapping the princess.
Yes. Sorry.
Nope, you're good. That's
break
what
in
I'm
between.
here for.
But, yeah, so it's Temple of Galderin, and Golden Boy's gonna be there. So I feel like you may want to try to settle some things.
That is definitely useful information.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I would advise you get as much rest as you can as well.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be good. I'll pat him
He
on
just
the shoulder.
kind of looks at you like, yeah, too late.
Pat him on the shoulder and go back to my bed.
You do, I will say this, if you would like to make a perception check, you're more than welcome to.
$19.
You do notice throughout the night, it almost seems like these tendrils of darkness would appear above Eris's bed and from underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
But you would see this almost flash, just very, very dull flash on the walls, and immediately the shadows
Okay.
disappear. As if something was already in place.
Already in place blocking it. Yeah.
So we had to beat a 9.
No, I was just having you roll that for fucks.
Yeah.
We just had to beat a 9. That's what I heard. And we did.
Yeah. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Hey, it fucking did. That 11 helped me sleep peacefully.
True that. But like I said, you guys sleep peacefully. Really calm night. Wake up in the morning. Wait, do you wake up in the morning, or do you take the day to kind of rest and gather, because the drow did tell you to meet them at early evening the next day?
Was it early evening? I thought it was early morning.
It was like 1, 2 a.m. when you guys got back.
Gotcha. I mean, I would say let's stay inside. We went outside yesterday. Let's not risk it any more than we have to.
We've seen enough and outdoors. It's time to stay indoors.
From the ocean was great. Don't get me wrong.
We went in for
I would love
out.
to be
It
out.
turns out it wasn't as great as we thought it would be. Whoa. Why do you sound weird?
Do I sound different?
Nope,
Now you sound
fine
better,
now.
like- Yeah, I sound fine now. It was like you were in a far off
I'm
room. a
assuming
minute
it's
ago.
whatever you were switching for. It just kind of fucked with it a little bit.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, we should probably stay inside. I would agree with that.
I will say this: I'm going to allow you guys to, have the first half hour to an hour to converse amongst each other, make some plans, do some other things if you would like. After the hour, at the very longest, I'm going to kind of go, okay, we're going to rein this in. We got things we got to do tonight. Because I'm realizing I have to do that with you guys.
We'll pound sand for fucking 3 hours, bro. Don't tempt us.
I'm aware. I am very well aware.
Morning ritual, obviously. Something that we got to do every morning. Does change a little bit, ever so slightly, which is a little different. Just because of for so long, she had been calling her deity the wrong name. And so she's trying to make amends.
She's trying to fix her fuck up.
Yeah.
Saying the right name.
Yeah. So it's very hard for her just because she's been doing it the same way, like identical every day for the same.
So, for sake of, understanding, you're basically changing up how you're doing things.
Yeah.
And it's taking some practice.
Exactly.
Okay. I will say you guys wake up to them probably. Actually, for the first time, you wake up before they're finished, and you're watching them saying something, and then wait, no, hold on, rewind.
Like, just sitting there with a prayer, say the wrong name. Oh shit! Fuck! redoes the prayer.
Yeah, no, you got to restart the entire thing every time it happens too. It sucks.
You're like a heavy enunciation on the correct deity name.
Yeah, Okif, this is the first time he's seen, the beginning part of your ritual.
This is the first time
He always wakes up hella late.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
Whack. After, the second one, I'll just get up and quietly make my way out of the room to go to the bar to, get some coffee, get some food, because I'm sleepy.
I'm working on a couple of other things. I want to kind of get the roleplay stuff started. But you get out there, and she's already, as soon as you walk out there, she literally pulls a pot of coffee out from under the counter and a plate of bacon, eggs, and toast out from under the counter.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give her, let's say 5 gold.
Just kind of she'll put it down there, and then she'll pull out her paper again and mark off a few more. So you guys are off to do your things today, eh?
Yeah, second set of making a bit of money, so.
Well, I do know that this was left for you last night. Apparently you forgot to pick it up. And she sets a hefty bag of coin on the counter.
Thank you. Yes.
The
money part.
Yuan T said that she was very grateful for your guys' help.
Yeah.
And left us here. Said that the bonus that was promised is in the bag.
Okay. Cool. Much appreciated.
Of course. Get your rest. What my ears are telling me are true. She looks you dead in the eye. You're going to need it.
Yeah. And I'll grab the things and
Scarf down the food before Eris shows up.
Yeah, I'm going to start making the way back to the room and get to right where it goes into the hallway and just look to the left and see the empty table right next to the door and be like, nah, I'm gonna eat here first.
Sits down before even heading back in, just
drink about half the pot of coffee while sitting there. Yeah.
I will say this. If you drink half the pot of coffee, I will allow you to be under half the effects of haste.
Ooh.
So plus 1 to AC.
Instead of doubled, up by
half of what normally would be rounded down.
Mm-hmm.
And you can take an extra bonus action.
I like it. Okay. And how long does that last?
I will say 2 hours.
Okay. Just for
future reference, it might come in more handy.
Just chug some coffee before we go into combat.
I need a coffee to
bring
go.
a pot of
just
cold
carrying
coffee.
it with him. Roll for initiative. Okay, first off, I chug half this.
Everyone, just action, chug coffee. Bonus action, chug coffee. Free item interaction, chug coffee.
Now,
Also,
mind you,
con save
if
to
you-
make sure I don't throw up.
If you chug too much,
Or
I was
shit
gonna
your
say,
pants.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, con save A for either barfing, or if you fail, if you get a nat 1 on it, I'm gonna say you have a cardiac problem for a minute.
Heck yeah. I
You fail on it,
Stun for
Eris
3
shits your
rounds.
pants.
like this. This will come back. Up. This will not be forgotten. Let's just store it up here now. Coffeeholic, here we come.
Uh-huh.
Nat one, you
Uh-huh.
shit your pants.
Uh-huh.
You think Eris did it?
Harris, I told you not to shit my pants. Not now.
Wasn't me this time.
Ay.
After I complete the afternoon now ritual, I'm gonna go over and talk to do we call him Alibastor or do we call him Cyric now? What does he go by?
He's been going by Cyric in this town.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go sit next to Cyric.
He's still. As soon as he woke up, he immediately sat up, grabbed a book, and started reading.
Just kind of sit there quietly for a second. So, I've noticed a few things. I mean, you used to be I assume you're still a priest. But I notice you don't carry the marking of Carter anymore.
It's part of the reason I was banished. Why would I? Wouldn't make much sense now, would it?
Why did you give up on your faith?
To put it bluntly, I wouldn't say I gave up on my faith. My faith gave up on me. You haven't noticed, my God didn't exactly come to my aid when my family was smited to oblivion.
True. But then again, from what I've read, your god relishes war. And I mean, what better way than to have a driving force for you to start a war?
It's not just about war. More to it. Teachings of Carter speak of battle, but it is protecting those you care about at all costs. A lot of the tales, well, he put a lot on the line. And did what he had to. Even when his own party didn't exactly approve.
I don't wish to step over any bounds. But as you know, I'm of the religious sort. I think it's pretty obvious. Do you think... Do you ever wonder if maybe the reason he didn't come to your aid is because he knew you'd forsake him at a moment's notice?
Maybe. I always did say that my family comes before my faith.
I think that's where we differ. My faith will always come first. I'll say that under my breath. To try and not
He reaches out, kind of pats you on the back. That is fair, and I do not judge you for it. Everyone must make their own decisions.
Well, I think I might be beating a dead horse here, but if you ever need a new deity to serve.
I'll think on it. What I have planned. I don't know.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And she'll saunter off to go get some breakfast. I believe I had promised 2 servings of waffles to Eris yesterday, so I will come out into the room, realize Oakum is over here, and
Oh, good morning.
good morning. Did you already order food, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, he has like half, probably a half-eaten plate by now.
He's enjoying it slowly.
Oh, yeah, he's taking a bit of his time. He's not just scarfing it all down. The first few bites were like scarfing, and then he was like, wait, I don't have to rush.
There's no heiress here to steal my food.
Got time.
Yeah, then I'll go over to the bar and I'll order 2 things of pancakes, some eggs, and like a breakfast platter. If they have that, I don't know. Biscuits and
Are
gravy.
you
Yeah.
talking
we'll get to-
about a sampler for breakfast sides?
No. What is your biscuits and gravy instead? Do you have that?
I mean, we can whip it up. It might take a little longer because we don't have fresh gravy or fresh biscuits on hand.
Oh, no, just like bacon and eggs. Should be.
Are you sure? It'll only take us like 15-20 minutes.
Sure, why not?
Alright. She pulls out the clipboard and you see her put the eraser side down and just erase a tick mark and sets it down.
As
she turns and walks into the back room.
I was about to get gold out of my gold pen, but I guess I'll put it back.
I mean, you can always leave it on the counter for her instead.
Yeah, I don't know how much it costs though. I'll give her 2 gold.
Okay.
Does that sound right? Well, hold on. Let me roll a.
I will say you do know that good biscuits and really good gravy, which a lot of the food here has been actually pretty decent, has been like medium to high quality. Biscuits and gravy are usually a more expensive dish. But
5 gold.
definitely not a gold's worth even. Like a meal at like
5 gold. Got it. Okay, 5 gold it is.
2 silver for a meal that you're looking at, but you're like, yeah!
Like a low-end poverty meal is like 2 copper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, remember Okif does all the finances.
Yeah.
And everything, like, church steals money from everybody, so they're rich, you know? So, she's used to paying a lot of money for small things.
There.
So yeah, she'll put 5 gold on the counter, and I guess just sit there waiting, twiddling her thumbs.
15-20 minutes go by and you can start to actually smell what smells like sausage gravy.
Ooh. Trying to get on the desk.
No, she's trying to get on me. Then I can't do anything because she'll be right here. Does Eris wake up? Does Okif?
Yeah, I said that she's like been up this whole time, like sitting on the bed reading the letter that she got the night before or morning. before.
You're just rereading that for like 6-8 hours at this point?
No. I'm sorry, I had to go pick up food, okay? That's as far as I got.
That's why I'm doing mourning for everybody before we do anything.
Yeah, it's safe to say, like...
You did see Uvella sit down with Cyric after they finally finished their rituals in the morning.
Took him long enough.
Have a very quiet conversation that you weren't quite able to overhear.
She had no concern for it.
Cyric is now still flipping through whatever books he got the night before.
Okay. I said she'll probably spend like the first 15 minutes of her morning reading that letter again. Like almost like memorizing it. She'll probably get out of bed. See that Cyric is reading. Not still reading because she didn't even know he was reading these books to begin with. This will be the third time this man's been bothered, but she'll probably go up to him and kind of like look at the books that he's got kind of stacked up.
You will notice that quite a few of them have to deal with gods. Quite a few of them.
She'll pick up like a random one on pile 2, the top of it,
Okay.
and kind of just open it up to see what it's about.
You open it up and you start reading on things about Galderin. And how he was beforehand, and it's pretty mundane shit to you.
Like, do the spines have like titles on them?
Yeah, it's just the faith of Galderin.
No, I mean all the other books. Like, they all have.
They have titles in various languages.
Okay. Given the fact like she can, I guess, see that it's a theme about gods, she'll probably look to see if he has one on Zugotomy.
Okay. Hope this doesn't open on this screen now. It did. Oh well. Too bad. I'm also changing the picture for Le Princess.
The princess.
Step Princess?
You kind of are looking at it, and you don't find one on Zugotomy. You do remember Cyric mentioning something the other day about forgotten gods when talking about Zugotomy. That's it.
Okay. You're going to hold on a second. My computer's having a stroke, apparently. All of Roll20 just, like, disappeared. Okay, so she doesn't see one for Zugotomy. She'll probably notice that, and then, like, just kind of, just looking at him, like, you're missing one.
I'm not missing any of them.
Maybe 2.
Nope.
Is it the one in his hand?
Nope.
He was just like, fuck that dude. No, it does not want to. I'll just do this. What are you looking for?
Any information that may assist us in the fight tonight.
You want some help?
You're more than welcome to read it over if you would like.
She immediately just plops down on the ground and starts reading the. Just grabs another book and starts reading.
So, last I checked, Eris is still pretty illiterate.
No, she's not. Hold on.
Hey, don't worry. I've had to deal with this before. It fucking blows ass, man.
You were never taught by your parents. You were taught to speak certain languages. Yeah, remember Okif was trying to teach you letters?
Oh.
Did Okif try and teach her Dwarvish first? That's just out of curiosity.
Gosh.
Well, let's flip a coin.
I love it.
Okay.
First language she knows.
We'll say 1 is Dwarven, 2 is Common. You got lucky. Want your Common first.
I would say about 25-30% of these books are in common. But even as you're trying to read it, you're reading like
You just hear
2 or
Eris
3
holding this book,
words every 2
sounding out
paragraphs.
the letters. I guess she sees one. It's I, D, like just to herself.
Like he doesn't even
Like she's reading
notice.
it, but not the way it's supposed to be.
Also, I will
Figures it out slowly, word by word.
I will update this for you guys so you guys can actually see what Miss Princess looks like since you were showing a picture. It will be under the
We get to see the future sacrifice. I mean, princess.
Lol.
NPCs. I mean, hey, it's your guys' allies. You don't want them, that's fine. I made that one. Long time ago, and that's what I meant to use.
Heck yeah.
She definitely does not look like a princess. Is what I
Nah,
was
that's
trying
fine.
to get across.
I mean,
She got that fucking blood bandana.
Eris doesn't know what princesses look like, so for all she knows.
Okay. Like after I get my food, I'm actually gonna bring most of it back to the room because the biscuits and gravy are for Cyric, and then the eggs are for me, and the
Someone
waffles.
remembered.
The waffles, 2 servings of waffles are given to Eris.
At about that time, Okif would probably be finished with his food. And he'd do his default prestidigitation them clean before bringing the plate and silverware up.
Yep,
But
bring
still
it on
probably has half a pot of coffee. So.
You do notice her marking off like multiple ticks on this sheet at the moment as she
Yep.
swipes 5 gold into a bag. She's like tick 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 tick.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll just give her a nod and go back to the room.
I'll just give you a nod back. Continue what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Get back to the room. At this point, you start
Wait, hold on a second. If Eris can't read, how the fuck does she read the letter?
Slowly. That's why you took 6 hours to read it.
I just
So
thought of that.
checks out actually.
Just
Nobody
hours to
knew.
read
why
it.
she thought she was just obsessed with the letter. No, she was just trying to read it for the first
I
time.
was trying to read.
Jeez.
I just thought of that. If she can't read this book, how'd she read this letter last night?
very,
She know what it says.
very carefully. But you get back in and you just hear b
Erd.
no, it'd be d.
Close the
Beard.
Beard. It's beard.
Bella just cast silence around herself. No, I'm kidding.
It is.
Okif is going to walk in and hand the coin pouch to Uvella. Be like, here, from
What's
last
this?
night.
Oh.
For the job, the Yante left this for us.
There
I mean,
is
oh.
The bonus is inside.
a total of
Okay.
500 gold in there.
This is odd. I don't usually have the gold.
Yeah, no, like, you should have some.
I have a little bit, but yeah, okay.
Out of character, we make the worst fucking mercenaries if we forget to grab the payment.
Oh yeah, I
We are
didn't
the worst
think about that
mercenaries.
until I was talking with the Phoenix, and that was when it was like, we never got money.
Money.
Forgets payments, forgets to double tap. Worst
Yeah.
mercenary.
I mean, I was just in it to get a couple of sacrifices, so
But then
payment was good for me.
Okif would walk over to Eris and be like, hey, what are you trying to read?
She'll just sit there for a minute. I don't know.
You look at the cover. This one is a she's trying to read right now. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100 to figure out what language this book is in?
I know who you're talking to, so I just went ahead and rolled it.
Yep.
Yeah, I would assume you.
Okay.
75.
75. Okay. You notice this is a book specifically on the goddess Hisoka, goddess of magic and nature.
Okay. Be
Do
like,
we need to?
There are a lot of bits and pieces in it that if you don't know Sylvan,
mhm,
it gets real confusing real fast.
mhm.
Technically, Eris knows Sylvan.
Yeah, you know how to speak it.
Yeah, you don't know how to read it.
Different script altogether.
This is bullshit!
You made this character, don't give me that shit.
I did. But at the same time, the backstory was not entirely me.
No, you didn't give me a full backstory though either, so I worked with what I
There's
had.
a reason behind that. There's a reason.
That sounds like a you problem.
It sounds like we're in the backstory.
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Who'd have thought?
Ba, 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 ba.
Shocker.
Yeah, but Okif would just be like, hey, do you want me to read that to you? And you can kind of watch along to understand the words a little bit better.
Just be like, okay. And you.
Grab the book and kind of walk over to my bed and kind of like pat next to it.
She will just scoot across the floor and sit down in front like a storyteller.
Literally the page that she left off on, you look at it, you realize you're lost. You have no idea what's on the page right now. It is all
I'm just gonna be
Sylvan.
like, let's start at the beginning. Like, all the way to the
Starts in common. It kind of talks
Yeah.
about how she was, once a part of a race that was outcasted.
Mhm.
You know the story of Hisoka. So, if you want to take the reins on this so I can continue this, you're more than welcome. It's tidbits, so whatever you remember is more than fair.
Why don't you go with it?
Huh?
Why don't you go with it?
Oh.
He doesn't remember shit.
I have a
Oh.
poor
Honestly, there's only one player in here who knows all of Hisoka's backstory. Because of, Hisoka!
I'm not reading the book.
No, you're not. You kind of are reading through it. It talks about how when she was young, she was separated from her family as the family was destroyed, devastated. She was the last of her kind, and it created basically a safe haven for her people. Over time, she kind of faded from the world itself, but there were signs that she was still alive, and people would sometimes sense her presence. The specifics about her, like all the Sylvan bits, were like little bits of like her journal that people would find, or diary. And so they just marked down what they saw on the page, had no idea what it said specifically, but they put it in there because they thought it was significant.
But it really says, day 32, I had eggs for breakfast today.
There are some like that, actually.
Oh boy. Yeah, but just read it out to Eris and skip the Sylvan bits.
Yeah, he seems to be a master at Sylvan, Eris. He knows how to read this language perfectly.
I can't read Sylvan.
That's
Now, if it was written in Primordial, got your back, but
a different book.
yeah. Primordial, Primal. I always get those ones.
Primordial.
Yeah, no, Primordial.
Stop.
Go away. I go to scratch my neck and you bite me? Fuck off. I don't play that game. But yeah, you read the book for a while and the day goes by pretty slowly, to be honest. Anything else you guys want to do?
I just spend most of the day in prayer.
Okay.
As one does.
Yeah, probably after we finish this book, go walk over to...
Harris would absolutely grab another one and be like, what about
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah, or I'd let you do it. If it seemed like as I finished this one and closed it, you were already scooting on the floor, I'd be like, ah, she's got it.
And totally walks back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just scoots across the floor, grabs another book, scoots back over.
As you're like halfway back, I'll look at Cyric and be like, hey, do you have any with primordial bits? Because that
He
one...
reaches down as soon as you say primordial and just kind of hands it out.
Okay, yeah, just go fill a catch.
Yep. And
Be like, okay, we'll do this one, then that one.
the first one you have is about a god by the name of Vorkul.
Mm-hmm.
The god of secrets, the dead, darkness, and the afterlife.
Love the guy.
The other one is the god Vortas, god of primordials and the elements. As you're looking through the Vorkul one,
Mm-hmm. I already know.
well, Eris is kind of sitting over your shoulder seeing this. There are pictures.
Mm-hmm. Ah, dang it. Yeah, so you'll see pictures of Vorkul. It probably looks really similar to Shadow Man that we were talking to the other day. So, just
Looks
if y'all
similar.
didn't know. Yeah.
But you spend most of the day reading. I'll say it comes around supper time. If you guys want to have any other conversations, now is the time to do it. Got it.
I'm good.
Understood.
I feel like Eris would make like kind of point out the picture. It's like we know him.
Yeah, no, they're very similar to Lukrov, right? That was what he told me his name was. Very similar to Lukrov. Could be seen as the same entity. Potentially.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say if they're good at sandcastles?
Does not say that anywhere.
Is they're proficient in sandcastle?
You do notice that it speaks about his land. You notice this large spire of black steel. Looks vaguely familiar.
Does it say where his land is? I know I'm not reading the book, just out of curiosity.
You could be listening though. It's a small room.
It is.
Yeah, it's hard to ignore you, actually.
Yeah, and I'm
You kind of have
reading
one
it
of those
aloud.
voices that just booms out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okif's quiet is still loud.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about it being the land of the dead, the afterlife, basically.
Okay.
Land of the damned, those who, didn't live a life in service to a god or something like that. People more or less who didn't believe in gods and just believed in dying once they died.
Mm-hmm. The atheists, got it.
Pretty much, yeah. Or the nothingists, which are also a thing, apparently. Nothing gave birth to the universe.
It just was.
No, it wasn't. It was nothing.
Oh, there is nothing? We are nothing?
It just wasn't, and then it
No.
was.
It was nothing, and then the nothing gave birth to something.
Oh, yeah. I got
Which-
you.
I'll keep my comments to myself. This isn't a political stream.
Would you say that there was a big bang of some kind?
They don't think so.
Her divine intervention.
So, yeah, but otherwise, other than that, you guys, most of your day goes well. At one point, you guys are kind of going out to, get food, or just doing your thing. Very quickly, Okif, you recognize some people in a corner table.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the head lady there, though.
Okay. Refill my coffee pot. Meander my way over.
As he's going over.
Yeah, I don't even have a glass at this point. It's just the whole thing. Which looks weird, because again, dwarf, so like 5 foot.
Oh yeah, and these are like old-time coffee pots, so this fucking chonky.
Yeah. I have a 20 strength, that's nothing.
Gargling on coffee.
Yeah.
Walk over the lady from the night before. That talked to you. Since her patroness is not here at the moment, she stands up, very politely bows to you.
Do a little.
It's good to see you again, Okif.
Yeah, good seeing you too.
Are you going to be prepared?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. That is good.
Whoa, 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 incorrect.
Coffee is aggressive.
That was not supposed to be looped.
Suddenly, Oathcave goes into a rage.
Roll initiative.
We just wanted this
Coffee is a
looped.
mimic.
Oh god, that was from the playlist when I was having a conversation with someone earlier. Don't hit me, YouTube! I promise. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I think your screams of agony and fear were covering it.
don't worry. Don't copyright strike you. Don't you worry.
Thanks.
Here it comes. And screams down. No.
Yeah.
It's okay. You got 2 more strikes. Fine.
The one lady from the night before just kind of gives you a stink eye again. The usual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Upper dwellers.
Topside ass.
Quite literally, pretty much.
They'll just ask and be like, okay, so when are we planning on going to the Temple of Light?
Yes, as we should be heading out here soon, very, very shortly.
Okay.
I'd say a couple more they wait for the sun to set. They don't do well in
Yeah. Yeah.
light.
Okay. Well, I'll let the group know. And we'll get out here and be ready to go.
Sounds good.
And again, and she makes intense eye contact with you.
Is much appreciated.
We are very grateful.
Happy to assist where we can. I'll do the same of staring right at her and give her a nod.
The one lady's like, not a fan, but she's not gonna say anything because there's nothing to say at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you finish your little conversation, start heading back. I assume to fill everybody in.
Yeah.
I turn it over. I'm still over here. I'm this
Okay.
close. I'm this
You're good.
close.
You're good. Yeah. So then I'd get back to the room and be like, okay, so sounds like they're looking at leaving here probably in like an hour or so as the sun sets. So if we can start getting ready.
Eric will immediately close the book, set it down.
Yep. And
Eris
again-
will get up and grab her bag.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's in its appropriate pockets.
And not
Okay, we'll
broken.
go pack his stuff as well, and as he's packing, he's just gonna be like, okay, so remember, we're assisting them until, the signal.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Few options. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to designate this as our safe haven for a spell that I have.
I know what you have.
Just so that way if shit does go down, I can get us out of there.
I can make us go away fast.
I can get us-
No from me. Bam.
Second thing I'm going to do is cast Death Ward on myself.
Okay.
And then third thing, I'll ask the others, do you think this is going to be enough for us to deal with on our own? Or should we... I mean, I can ask my goddess to send somebody from the heavens to assist us.
I mean, I guess you know him, Golden Boy, better than me, Cyric. Thoughts? Because I don't think the drow should be too.
You could call on somebody, but it is possible that the temple may have wards against your patronesses. Entities. Her and him do not particularly get along. They
Understood.
accept each other. That's about it.
Understood. I won't do that then. Thank you for the insight.
Would it be possible to summon them outside of the temple?
It should
It-
be, as long as it's not on grounds. You might be able to summon them in grounds. Because once the temple has been... unsanctified, so to speak. The power that its magic holds is weakened. So it's not entirely improbable.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready to go then.
Yeah, if I were to ask my goddess to
Alright,
send somebody,
you
it
do
would take
that.
time.
and we're gonna go on our first break.
Okay.
And we'll be right back, folks. Like I said, I've been flying by the seat of my pants. I appreciate everyone's patience. Alright. Be right back.